There's one yoga pose that I literally do every single day, and I highly recommend you do it too, and that's legs up the wall. But what stops a lot of people from doing legs up the wall is that they go, wait, I don't actually have any wall space to get my legs up the wall, so how can I get the benefits? Well, my friends, this is what this video is all about today. We're going to go through a short little legs up the wall practice. I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways to give you the benefits of legs up the wall, even if you don't have a wall to put them on. I'm Bree Johnson of Heart and Bones Yoga, and Heart and Bones Yoga is your place to learn all about your amazing body, to move in loving and kind ways. So subscribe, comment, like, join heartbonesyoga.com, and let's get our legs up this imaginary wall. Before I show you all the different ways that you can do legs up the metaphorical wall, there are two things that I think most of us do have. You probably have the back of a door and your bed. Using the back of the door is a great alternative for wall space because most of us don't have things in front of our doors. So all you have to do is just close a door and put your legs up the wall, and voila, that's option A. Option B is then in bed. You can go into your bed, you can shift around, turn around to the wall. Maybe you have a headboard, maybe you just have a wall and pillows. You can absolutely do legs up the wall in bed. In fact, that's how I do it daily, is that I do it in my bed before I go to sleep at the end of a day, and it's just so wonderfully delightful. But let's look at the non-wall, legs up the wall options. So a couple different things you can do. You can get a bunch of cushions off of your couch. If you have yoga bolsters, like the one that I'm sitting on here, right? They can be any shape and size. Any sort of pillows, folded blankets work really well. Also, if you have a chair and or a stool. So I'm going to go through each option, and then you get to decide which one you want to use for our short practice today. First thing, let's look at the option with a bolster or pillows. So again, grab whatever cushions you've got around your house. You're at home, I'm assuming, so you probably have some stuff nearby. What's nice to have is, as long as they're a little bit more on the firm side. If they're super soft, squishy pillows, you're not going to get the extra little bit of support that is really beneficial for this variation. We're going to lie down, and then you kind of lift up the hips like so, and you position your cushions or your bolsters underneath your pelvis. And you want to have it underneath your pelvis in such a way that it feels supportive, not so much that your lower back is hanging off. And then you can bring the legs up. Now, is this as comfortable and long-lasting as legs up the wall? Probably not, because they're kind of floating up here. But what's interesting and nice about this, it can be gently and relaxing and gently active. So this is gently active, which means you want to really make sure, okay, do I have it really nicely supported underneath my sacrum and my low back? Then you're going to bring one leg up, and this is one place to start. So maybe you do one leg at a time, and you hold that leg up, your other foot is on the floor, the knee bent. You can also take your hand, or if you have a strap, you can take the strap behind your thigh, or a scarf, and you can hold it like that. And in this position, we don't really care if the leg's perfectly straight. We want to have the leg in the air in such a way that it's as relaxed as possible, even though it's not leaning on anything. If it feels okay, so you would do it one leg at a time like that, that's option A. Option B is to have both legs up at the same time. And again, my knees are a little bit bent, that's fine. It's a little bit active just because my legs aren't resting against anything, but you're getting the benefits of the inversion. You're getting the benefits of bringing from your feet above the heart, bringing the blood back towards your heart. And so again, you may not stay here for as long as you would with the regular legs up the wall, but you're still getting benefits. You can even play around. Maybe I want my knees a little bit more bent. Maybe I want to have my hands on my thighs. Maybe I'm happy to just sort of hold my legs like this. So you get to experiment and you get to play around with what works. There's no rules here. We're just wanting to be here with the benefits. So that's how we would do this with the bolster underneath us. The next option is to try it with a chair or a stool. Now with the chair option, you take your chair, and it really doesn't matter what chair you have. There's so many different types of chairs. it's up to you. Sometimes it's nice if you have a chair with an open back. Maybe your legs could come through to past that open back, but you'll experiment and you'll see. So here's what's one nice about this. I personally enjoy having my calves on the seat of the chair for a little bit of extra support. So this is nice. Again, we're getting the elevated mini inversion action that is part of the benefits of legs up the wall. You might feel like this is great. Another option that you can do is to take your cushions or your bolster, and then you can make it a little bit more wall-like, like so. So wait a second, I don't have a wall, but this feels pretty great. And you'll take your time to experiment and decide, okay, maybe I want this chair a little bit closer to me. I like having this angle of the bolster. This feels good. You might go, wait, I might actually want a couple more pillows if the pillows will stay put, right? Maybe you want to experiment with having this a little bit more vertical. So it's like that, or maybe you have it a little bit closer so that it supports your whole leg as you go here. So again, you don't know what will feel good until you try a bunch of different options. But what a lovely supportive way of doing legs up the wall without a wall. And I actually love this even if you have a wall. You still get the benefits, but there's actually something really lovely and supportive for the nervous system when we have more support under more parts of our legs. Okay, so now you can pause the video if you'd like and choose your legs up the wall adventure. I'm going to choose this one, and then we're going to spend just a couple minutes here really focusing on relaxing, and I'll guide us through a little body relaxation. So when you're ready, you're going to press play again. Double check that you are as comfortable as possible. You might find that you might enjoy to have a little pillow underneath your head as well. Sometimes if we feel like the head is at an angle, like the chin coming up to the sky, that doesn't always feel super comfortable. So you can always put a little bit of a pillow underneath your head. Maybe you want to have a blanket over you, socks on, whatever makes you feel cozy. And then you can have your hands resting on your belly, or you can have your arms down by your side. And adjusting any other parts of you to make sure that you're as comfortable as possible. And then you're going to bring your attention to the parts of your body that are on the ground. Your back, your shoulders, your head. And can you invite those areas to soften, release and relax into the support of the floor? Bring your attention to the muscles along your neck and invite those muscles from your head down to your shoulders, along your neck, all to relax. And bring your attention into your jaw and your forehead, and feel your jaw and your forehead softening, relaxing. Bring your attention into your belly and feel your belly relaxing. Now bring your attention into your toes and your feet and your ankles, and give your toes a little wiggle. And then feel your toes relax, your feet relax. Bring your attention into your hands and your fingers, and give your hands and your fingers a little wiggle. And then relax your hands and your fingers. And now bring your attention into your breath. Slowly breathing in deeply through your nose. Slowly exhaling out, either through your nose or your mouth, whichever one feels more comfortable today. Breathing in deeply through your nose. Deeply out. Big, slow, deep breath in. Fill your lungs as full as you can. And then a nice, long, slow exhale. We'll do 3 more breaths like that. Big, deep breath in. Big, deep breath out, and feel your shoulders relax a little bit more. Big, deep breath in. Big deep breath out and feel your belly relax a little bit more. Big deep breath in. And feel your whole body soften. Tuning into your body, tuning to this experience of support, this experience of softening and relaxing. Now you're welcome to continue relaxing here for as long as you'd like, as long as it feels comfortable. But if you're ready to move along with your day with this shorter practice today, we can take a big deep breath in and reaching your arms over your head. Give a little wiggle. You can move your legs off the chair into the air, and you can give your toes a little wiggle, your feet and ankles some rotations. Good. And then placing your feet back down onto the ground. Noticing the sensations in your legs as your feet touch the floor again. And then to come out of this, we roll over to one side, pressing your hands into the floor and coming back up into a seated position. So thank you for this little tutorial and practice. I hope this gives you more tools to do these nervous system supportive practices like legs up the wall more often. Legs up the chair, legs in the air, it's your adventure. Thank you for being here.